Modern physics tells us the universe is 13.8 billion years old, a scale so vast it makes the human experience feel like a brief, lonely flicker in the dark. We look out at the void and see an empty machine, indifferent to our presence. This sense of isolation is the legacy of a 1,500-year-old mental model. It functions like a fear OS, a thought system positioning the creator as a distant judge, watching from a terrifying height, separated from us by the weight of our own mistakes. If we look at the cosmic record, however, we see a different architecture. Every stage of the universe's expansion, from the first spark of the Big Bang, shows a staggering degree of precision. It suggests that reality wasn't just built, it was prepared, specifically for you, to be met in this exact moment. Your biology is made of star stuff, but your consciousness carries a deeper signature, a divine fragment. You are a localized expression of the Creator, uniquely equipped to act as a little savior, someone capable of repairing the world by channeling the creative energy that started it all. This repair happens through a dimension we call the Eden Love Field, or ELF. It is a field of selfless love that permeates the entire structure of the cosmos. Gravity dictates how planets move. Magnetism pulls on iron. The Eden Love Field is just as pervasive, but it functions as a field of relational energy. It passes through solid matter, linking every divine fragment in the universe to a single underlying source. This field has a specific frequency, agape. It is the rigorous, objective energy of self-giving love. It operates independently of our whims or desires, maintaining a constant, selfless pulse that acts as the baseline for all reality. When we talk about God's love, we are describing a structural component of the universe. It is a broadcast that never stops. The only variable is whether we have learned how to tune into it. If this field is a physical, spiritual reality, we should find evidence for it in the way humans actually behave. C.S. Lewis observed that all people share an instinctive demand for fair play. Even without being taught, we react to injustice with a specific, visceral protest. Lewis saw this universal moral intuition as the primary evidence of an underlying blueprint governing human behavior. The psychiatrist Viktor Frankl reached a similar conclusion in the darkest conditions of the 20th century. He found that humans possess an innate, inescapable drive to search for meaning. It is a pull towards something greater than ourselves, regardless of our background or culture. When individuals surrender to this pull, they become conduits for justice. They move in sync with a frequency that empowers them to choose love, even when it costs them everything. The collective awe we feel at a sunrise, or the tears we shed for a hero's sacrifice, are not biological glitches. They are the measurable effects of the Eden Love Field vibrating through the human soul. Tuning into this field requires a specific process. In the 14th century, the mystic Meister Eckhart taught that the divine is already present within the soul. Our task is simply to allow it to be born into our awareness. Eckhart's first steps involve quieting the ego. By practicing detachment and letting go of our need for control, we shut down the noise of the fear OS. This creates a mental vacuum, a space free of the static of our own self-interest. In this silence, your internal, divine fragment begins to pulse. It matches the pitch of the massive Eden love field surrounding it. You are no longer shouting into the dark. You are locking your personal frequency to the frequency of the Creator. This creates a state of quantum entanglement. Just as two particles can remain linked across vast distances, your soul and the universal field become an intertwined system. Information and love flow between you and the source through an instant, non-local connection. Understood this way, prayer and meditation are the technical acts of achieving quantum resonance. They are how we align our presence with the source of all existence. This resonance has profound consequences for what happens after we die. Heaven is often described as a faraway, predetermined place where we end up. But if we look at the universe through the lens of the multiverse, we see an infinite map of parallel realities. Every decision we face is a fork in the road, leading us toward a different version of the future. The soul acts as an internal GPS. When we are resonant with the Eden love field, We are guided toward the highest and best parallel universe at every turn. Our intuition becomes our navigation system. Every act of selfless love and every moment of endurance writes data into our soul's history. This isn't just memory, it is structural code. We are building the specific weight and frequency of our own spirit through the choices we make. This buildup of data is what prepares us for the end of physical life. When we leave the body, our soul's frequency determines its next environment. We call this a quantum transform, a seamless transition into the next universe that our daily choices have already been coding. This brings an incredible weight to the present moment. The small acts of patience and the difficult decisions to forgive are the literal raw materials of our own universe building. Albert Einstein foresaw a day when humanity would look beyond the purely mechanical. He believed that love was an objective cosmic energy, a force that could be understood and utilized with the same rigor as gravity. Our ancestors transformed the world by taming physical fire, pushing away the darkness of the caves. We are standing at a new evolutionary threshold. We are learning to tame the cosmic energy of the Eden love field, the second fire. You occupy a unique coordinate in the universe. Your presence and your choices are bending the space-time around you right now. The question is, what kind of universe are you creating with your light? The resonance you choose to maintain today is the exact material of the world you will wake up in tomorrow. That is the power of the second fire.